Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining the live. You are first. Thank you for being first. I hope you all are doing well on this Sunday. So for today's video, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here. I'm trying to make it quick. But I wanted to start back doing the weekly readings, like really looking at the energy. So first I want to start off with channel messages from my spirit guides for the collective. A lot of you guys reached out and said that you really like that part of the weekly videos. I also want to talk about some angel numbers that my guides gave me and some themes for the elements. And I'll probably do a collective reading as well. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining the live. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the collective reading. If you would like any personal questions answered, they're going to be done at the end. And if you want to know how to do that, just check out the description box. Thank you guys for joining the live. I truly appreciate it. So let me see. All right, channeled messages. So this is one of my favorite parts. Like whenever I'm meditating and I'm connecting with my guides, they show me a lot of images and I find it very helpful personally. So I thought I would share this information with you guys. Now, this is a general reading for the collective. So take the messages that resonate, leave the messages behind that don't fit. Like don't try to make it fit. Like you can be able to feel intuitively if it fits or if it doesn't. So for the week ahead, this is for November 28th through December 4th, the theme of the week that I got from my guides was positive movement forward. Yes, like I felt like a sigh of relief when my guide said that. So there's going to be some type of positive movement forward. You're going to either get some type of news that you're going to be moving forward. Some of us may not be moving forward this week, but we're going to get the news. We're going to get the clarity. And we're going to know like the next steps, if that makes sense. I also got a message of some of you may feel trapped in fear or uncertainty. So my guide said if you feel any type of fear or if you feel any type of uncertainty, instead of focusing on the stress of the unknown, focus on the possibilities. I love that. So whenever I feel like I'm up against a wall or some type of challenge or I feel stuck, a lot of the times I like to ask myself questions. And one of the first questions that I like to ask myself is, what are my options? What are the solutions? And usually when I stop and pause and ask myself questions, it gives myself time to reflect and it makes my brain like think and just like be curious with what I can do to move forward. So hopefully that tip helps you guys this week. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate the donation. Thank you. Thank you. So my guides also said, if any of you are concerned about a decision, whether it's a legal decision, any type of decision of like how something's going to work out, I feel like this week we're going to receive some type of clarity. My guide said, don't worry, nothing to worry about, fair decision. So remember that. Any type of changes or shakeups that happen this week, my guides are saying that it's bringing you into an energy of harmony. So any type of disruption, just know that it's for your highest good. It's just shaking things up, bringing things into alignment so things can be bigger and better than what they are at the moment. I also feel for the collective that we're going to have some type of sudden change come in this week, and it's going to impact us on individual levels. And I feel like for a lot of us, this sudden change is like sudden information, new information, clarity, and it's really going to help us like know where to go in our lives. And this could be your personal life, this could be work, this could be school, it could be anything that you're focused on. Also feel like these sudden changes, this new information coming in is going to lead to a new beginning that is going to lead to increase in financial gain as well. My guides also said increased passion, creativity, confirmation, visions, manifestation, direction. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the signs, because I feel like we could get a lot of signs this week, either feathers or pennies or songs on the radio or angel numbers that are going to be very important this week, that are going to kind of help us, nudge us in the correct way. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining the live. I truly appreciate it. Um, let's see. So my guide said that this week, if you're dealing with any type of contracts, make sure you understand the terms and the conditions. Um, Make sure everybody's on the same page. Make sure everything is clear. And my guide said, ask a lot of questions. Even if you feel like everything is clear and you don't have any questions, there's always questions. So ask a lot of questions if you're dealing with contracts, if you're maybe getting a promotion or something and you're looking at your contract or you're looking at your documents. Make sure everything is clear, for you. All right. The next section is angel numbers. This was a new one when I saw this. So the first angel number that I got was a number 8. So number 8, my guides told me it's about believing in yourself, trusting in your intuition, attitude of abundance, self-esteem, and abundance is on the way. So I think this is a beautiful week. If you're feeling yourself, if you feel like your self-confidence is on 10, congratulate yourself. Celebrate your wins. Look back at the last year and just really reflect on how much you have done, because we're almost done with 2022 and I'm sure that you have achieved a lot, no matter how big, no matter how small. If you are dealing with self-esteem issues, if your self-esteem is low or if it's taken a hit recently, love yourself. Find ways to love yourself. Maybe take a spiritual bath. Take a walk in a park. Try to find ways to connect with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. But truly try to find ways to love yourself and really, if you're dealing with any type of negative self-talk, really try to block that energy out. The other angel number was 88. So I love that because the 8 is like the infinity symbol. Well, if I can get it turned to its side. 88 represents new beginnings, abundance, possible double abundance. So I feel like for some of us, we could be getting like 2 sets of news, like that's going to be like double good news this week. So that is amazing. All right, let's see. All right. Hello, gorgeous. I am doing well on this Sunday. Very, very well. So let me pull a few cards for the collective for the week. And then I'm going to get into the themes, which will be really quick for the fire signs, the earth signs, the water signs, and the air signs. And then whoever, wants personal questions, I will get to that. So we're almost wrapping up. So let me get a few cards for this week. So Spirit, what messages for the week coming up for the collective? What do we need to know? Authority. Guys, I feel like for some of us, we're going to be bossing up this week. Like some of us, we could feel more in control when it comes to our life, really because of the clarity that's coming in this week. For some of us, we could be getting some type of raise, promotion, change in status, change in title. So you could be becoming a boss. You could be becoming married or engaged. Some of you are going to do have some type of title change in your life. But I really like this. And then the authority card is a number 4. Number 4 represents your foundation. So I feel like for a lot of us, we're going to have any type of cracks in our foundation. I feel like the universe is swooping in and like filling in the cracks or making it more secure. Woo. Let's see. Spirit, what additional messages for the week ahead? All right. Obstacles and challenges, number 5. So remember back to the channeled messages I was talking about. Some of us may feel some type of fear or uncertainty. Like you can see he's kind of like walking off of the ledge. Am I going to make it? Am I not going to make it? If you make it across the ledge or you don't, it is not your business. Know that the universe has your back. You are going to make it across that ledge. Look at the solutions. Look at the possibilities. Get curious when it comes to certain energies. If you feel stuck or if you feel like there's a wall in front of you, because at first with your 3D reality, with your physical eyes, it's like, oh, I can't get past this. But go into your mind, go into your inner world, and I feel like a lot of you are going to see the possibilities, or a spirit or the universe is going to bring in that clarity for you guys. And I have all my tarot decks over here. I'm trying to figure out which one to use. All right. I haven't used these in a while. I forgot, what are these called? Some of you guys like to know the decks. This is the Guardian Angel deck. If any of you are into tarot cards, I got them off of Amazon. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't. I got them off of Facebook. There's this lady that sells them in bulk. All right, Spirit, what messages for the week ahead? All right, Guardian of Action. It's time for you to set up and be the leader. Oh my gosh, because we have this card right here. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about person who has charisma, inspiring, enjoys challenges, and loves the spotlight. So this is like double confirmation that some of you are going to be bossing up, you're going to be leveling up, you're going to be getting a promotion, you're going to be becoming a manager or some type of leadership. Very beautiful energy. For some of you, if you're not focused on work or a promotion or anything like that, you could just feel more in your power. You could just feel more in control. Spirit is saying, like, if you're having any type of health issues or anything, I feel like this week you could get some type of clarity, or maybe someone around you that loves you, or someone around you that you love, if they're dealing with health issues and they feel a little just not like having powerless. There you go. If they're feeling powerless, then I feel like they're going to get some type of clarity or some type of direction of how to move forward, some type of solution. Oh, wow. Wonderful. So we already have promotions in the live chat. I love that. I love that. All right. So Spirit, what additional, hold on. It's a lot going on in the back. Spirit, what additional messages? And then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm gonna get into the themes. These are the tea leaf cards. Money path. A path of money is waiting for you. Waiting for who? Waiting for me? Waiting for you? So just know, like I said, some of you could receive double abundance this week, double good news this week. And I really feel like there's going to be an increase in financial gain for a lot of you out there. Ooh, hold on. All right, Spirit, what additional messages? We have marriage. Some of you could be getting engaged. You could be getting married. This is also about commitment. So this is about a contract. This is about making things official, signing on the dotted line. For some of you, you could be, taking your relationship to the next step. But this is about making something official. So it could be like a promotion or something like that as well. Coins. Money will be coming to you. Yes, money will be coming to all of us. I love it. Oops. We also have career. So a lot of you are going to be focused on career. Yes, Miss Gorgeous, you. Money, property through inheritance, windfall, or winning. So both. So some of you could be winning the lottery. You could be winning some type of settlement. I don't know if you guys have seen The Secret on Netflix, but I think I've seen that movie. I think it's a movie or documentary. I don't know what it's called, but I've seen it like a couple of times. And they have this exercise where you envision yourself going to the mailbox and like expecting checks. And I did that for one summer, and I like got random checks. Like, I swear to you, for no reason. So just know that your mind and your energy is like much more powerful than you know. Ooh. And then I had one that fell. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And with this torch right here, I'm really feeling from Spirit, this is about clarity. This is about victory. This is about recognition. So if there's anything in your life that you're feeling like, I really don't really know, let it go. Know that the universe has your back and everything is going to work out in your favor. So I hope that you guys liked Yes, random check for no reason. So I hope that you guys like this new setup with the channel messages and the angel numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the themes, and then I'm going to go ahead into personal questions and then get off of here. Let's see. So for the themes, I'm going to go ahead and start with fire signs. So this is for your sun, moon, and rising. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we are in Sagittarius season officially. I'm a Sagittarius sun, so happy birthday to all of my Sagittarius out there. It's your solar return. Make sure you know you're putting a little bit of everything that you want to attract into your life for next year. So happy birthday to you guys if you're celebrating a November birthday for Sagittarius. All right, so I channeled some messages for themes. So fire signs. The message that I got was things are gonna get clear this week. Things are gonna get clear. I also got the message of creator of your reality and attracting clarity. So I feel like this week, fire signs, it's gonna be, hold on. Fire signs, is going to be very important for you to make sure that your thoughts are positive or constructive, because you don't want to attract in anything into your life that is going to slow down your manifestations or attract in like any type of lower vibrational energy. So if you feel that someone is coming around you and they're like a negative Nancy, or something comes into your world and it kind of like creates a challenge for you, take a break. Try to meditate, try to spend time in nature, listen to some music, change up your energy. If all else fails, take a nap. Take a nap. Like that is like the best thing you can do and like reset it. Like just take a nap. It never fails. So let's see what energy, let's see. What messages for the fire signs? Oh, we have an Aries. Aries moon, nice. I have Aquarius moon. It's like, I swear, when you learn about your big three, your sun, moon, and rising, it like changes your life. Like you're like, oh, that's why I do that. All right, fire signs. Knight of Swords. Quick, swift communication coming in. There could be some type of documentation coming in, like a contract. My guys are saying, if you have to sign anything this week, don't feel rushed. Don't feel pressured. If somebody wants you to, give a yes or a no, take a day or two if you can to kind of sleep on it and make sure that you're in alignment with whatever communication is coming your way. I'm also feeling, if any of you fire signs receive any type of messages and the news is kind of like you're not happy with it, kind of sit with it. And get curious and ask yourself questions like, what are the possibilities? What are the solutions? What are my options? What options can I create for myself? So remember, you are the creator of your reality. Your internal world is a reflection. Your external world is a reflection of your internal world. So if anything comes up and you feel some type of resistance, just check in with yourself. Because you guys are definitely going to be getting some more clarity into your world this week. The Emperor. This represents Aries, but this could be for all of us. I feel like we are really going to regain our power. This is Sagittarius season. We're going to be regaining our sparks, not only for Sagittarius, but for all fire signs. I feel like it's just going to be like a boost of energy coming in this week. Moon and Sag, nice. Aries rising, love it. So much fire. We have the Five of Swords. So like I said, this is about conflict, either internally or externally. You can see he looks like he kind of has a headache. Don't let anybody throw you off of your game, right? No type of distractions, gossip, any type of lower vibrational energy. Just don't let it throw you off. Any type of changes that come in this week, if you aren't happy or satisfied with them, know that the clarity is going to come in. Remember, Spirit said that any type of shakeups or changes that come in this week is going to lead you to harmony. So know that it's going to lead you to bigger and better places. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So fire signs, you're definitely going to have a lot of communication back and forth, back and forth. Make sure you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Make sure you're not impulsive. Fire signs, sometimes we can just say it. It's like, oh, they wanted me to say it. So just make sure you're very tactful with your words. Make sure you're very intentional with your words. That could be like a really good intention that you can set for yourself this week, to be very intentional with your speech, with your tongue, with your words. So fire signs, I hope that was helpful for you guys. All right, and for who we got next? Earth signs. So this is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So when I was channeling messages with my guides, for you guys, I got relationships, connection, and bonds. So when I think about this, this could be you and another person. It could be anyone. It could be a partner. It could be someone you're dating. It could be a coworker. For some of you, it's relationship. It's between you and yourself, you and your higher self. So some of you may need to spend a little time connecting with your inner world to, check in with yourself. Let's see. What messages for the earth signs? Wow. Earth signs, you guys are going to be moving forward. So I feel like earth signs this week, you could get some type of clarity, news coming in, and it's like you're moving forward in some type of way, maybe moving forward in a relationship, in a connection. This could be for work. So maybe you could be traveling as well. You may not physically be moving forward this week, but I definitely feel like you're going to get the news. So you're going to know that you are going to be moving forward. Some of you could be changing directions as well, whatever that means, changing careers, going back to school. But there is this energy of moving forward. Oh, wow. Moving forward into success and victory with the Three of Wands here. Whatever you're moving forward with, you're going to be growing. You're going to be expanding. So I love that with that energy right here. I feel like for some of you earth signs, you could have felt lately that things have been kind of stagnant and you're ready to move forward. And I feel like this week, if you don't move forward, you're going to get the information to move forward. We have the Eight of Swords. So this is about stress, worry, overthinking, negative thoughts. Spirit is saying just cut it out. Try to really connect with your inner world, increase your self-care. And like I said, if it gets really bad, take a nap. But this is all in your head. This is all in your internal world. So you want to make sure that this isn't impacting you in a negative way. And remember that all of your thoughts are not your thoughts. Like I think I read somewhere like we have up to 70,000 thoughts a day. Those aren't all of our thoughts. So if you guys are in a law of attraction, you know that you can assign meaning to the thoughts that pop in your head, or some thoughts you can just kind of let it go through. Or just simply say that you don't resonate with them, right? So earth signs, your overall energy is the Five of Cups. So I feel like Five of Pentacles, I feel like earth signs this week, watch your mindset. I think one of the channel messages said, watch your money mindset. With this energy right here, this is all about lack. So are you looking at the situation with the glass half full or the glass half empty? So any type of lack in your life, if you have any type of fears that come up, write them down, cross out the fear, and rewrite what you want to happen for your highest good. Like try to focus on ways to empower yourself, not to take away your power. So very beautiful. So we have two more elements left. Let's see. Two more elements, and then I'll get to personal questions. Let's see. So next, we have water. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. I have two more elements, and then I'm going to go ahead with personal questions. So thank you so much for donating. I truly appreciate it. Water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So for your theme with the when I channeled messages for water signs, it said reaching a milestone, satisfying completion. I love that. So water signs, are some of you completing some type of project at work? Are you graduating or finishing school or some type of certificate? But I feel like some of you are finishing something up and it feels very satisfying. I feel like almost this energy of like you feeling proud of yourself for your achievements and the work that you've been putting in. Oh, wow. Water signs, you're starting off with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is all about divine timing. This is about your luck turning. So I feel like your luck is going to be turning and it's definitely going to be in your favor. Back to the channel messages. Some of you guys are going to see double blessings this week. We have the Hermit card. So this is all about going within. This is about following your divine light. So, it's really important to check in with yourself, whether you meditate or you journal, just to check in with yourself and your higher self, because a lot of times we find conflict whenever we have a difference between our heart and our mind. So just make sure and check in with yourself that you're always trying to be in alignment with your heart and your mind. It's not going to happen all the time, just because we're human. We're human. We have emotions. We're like up and down, and you just try to stay in balance as best as you can. Show yourself some grace. The moon. So the water signs, it may be some type of uncertainty this week, and Spirit is showing me like a puzzle. So some of you could get clarity this week, but I feel like it's only a piece of the puzzle. Spirit is saying be grateful and thankful for that piece. I feel like it's going to make things much clearer. There are a couple of pieces that you're missing. They're showing me between now and March, the puzzle is going to be completed. So take it as it resonates. I feel like for some of you, like you're going back to school or some type of degree. You're learning something new, maybe learning a language, working together in a team, working together on some type of project, but really focusing on something like building something. So yeah, don't beat yourself up about this. Just be thankful for the clarity that comes in this week, because I think it is going to really like rest your mind a bit, knowing the information that does come in. And we have one last element, and then I'll get to personal questions. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm a Gemini rising, and an Aquarius moon. I got a lot of air in my chart. All right, so Aquarius. I'm saying Aquarius. My husband's Aquarius. Air signs. Air signs. Let's see. For the messages that I got for the channel messages, I got glass half full or half empty. Because you guys are like always like in your mind about things. This week, air signs, perspective is key. What are you focusing on? Release any type of thoughts of lack, right? This could be from the past. This could be from your subconscious, your childhood. This could be from a situation that's happening. Make sure you're not focusing on the lack, because then that's only going to attract more lack into your life. Also, reflect on where the feelings are coming from. If you notice that air signs, that something of lack keeps coming up, lack of money, lack of confidence, whatever it is, lack of love, and it keeps popping up, it's letting you know something. So just reflect on those feelings, so you can kind of really get down to the bottom of it, so you can release that. All right, Spirit, what messages for the air signs? Let's see. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really helpful to like know your north and south node. It really helps. My north node is in Aries, so I was like, yes. And I just opened a business, so it's like I'm ready to be independent. All right, air signs. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I'm telling you, they're over here throwing the cards today. Like, geez Louise. All right. Okay, Spirit, what messages for air signs for the week ahead? The Hierophant. This is about something official coming in. I like this. This could be a contract. This could be signing on the dotted line. For some of you, I'm looking at my certificate right now. I graduated with my master's in August. You could be completing some type of program or certificate and receiving something official as well. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's opposite. Okay. And then the Magician. This is all about your thoughts. Okay, air signs, thoughts become things. If you're thinking about negative stuff, you are going to attract negativity in your life. If you're thinking about positive or constructive things, you're going to attract that into your life. So just remember, thoughts become things. With the Magician here. Nice. Ace of Pentacles, air signs, you got a new beginning coming in here, and it's something solid. You could be increasing your financial wealth as well. This is something for the long term. I love this. This could be a new job, promotion. This could be a new relationship. It could be something that provides you with a lot of emotional security. So very beautiful. I feel like for some of you air signs, like if you're looking for a job or you're looking for an opportunity, you may be doubting yourself or like selling yourself short. I don't know if that's the term, but like just know that you're amazing, because whoever's looking at you and they're offering this to you, it's because they see something in you. So make sure you're really watching your negative self-talk, or your self-talk, if it's negative, positive, or however it is. Air signs, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice card. So just know that everything is going to work out very just, very fair, very balanced. Back to the channel messages, if you're wondering if a situation is going to happen in your favor, know that everything's gonna work out. Release the worry, release the doubt. My guide said, just let it go. Like, know that the universe has your back and everything is going to work out in your favor. So that felt good. I might keep this up like this. The channel messages and do it like that. We'll see. But yeah, hello everyone in the live. Thank you guys for being so patient. I truly appreciate it. I didn't bring my tea today, but that is okay. All right. So thank you so much for the donations. I'm going to go ahead and get my deck. So I'm going to start off with the donations and go from there. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. All right. So let's see. Mimi, I'm going to start off with your question. You know your question. I'm not going to repeat it, but let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and use the pendulum, and I'm going to pull some cards for you. So Spirit, what is Mimi's? Can you please give Mimi guidance to her question? All right. Oh, there you are. All right. Nice. I like the fact that you used a green heart representing your chakra. I feel like your heart space is very open, so I like that. All right, so I did get a yes for your question. The pendulum was very wide, so I do see a yes for that. Spirit, what more clarity, information for Mimi? Yeah, your aura can change like all the time. I remember, you're so welcome. I remember when I had started my intro to mediumship classes with my mentor, and we learned to read auras, and it was just amazing. I was like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. So yeah, if you practice at it, you can get pretty good at it. Let's see. Golden Girls. All right, Spirit, what additional messages for Mimi? Oh no! All right. So we're starting off, Mimi, we're starting off with the devil. Look how cute she is, though, eating her cake. With this energy right here, this is all about any type of fears, doubts that you have in your mind, either consciously or subconsciously. I really feel like journaling is really helpful for that. When you journal and you write down stuff, it energetically gets that stuff out of your body, out of your energy field. Spirit is saying release any type of doubts or fears that you have in regards to your question, because you are going to be making it is going to be successful, Lady in Red. Yeah, you are going to be successful in this. So your answer is a yes to your question. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest knight in the deck, very slow, very melodic, very step by step. Spirit is saying don't skip steps and just trust in the process, but know with the Knight of Pentacles in your corner that you were going to make it to your destination. Let's see. And if you find yourself along your path in regards to your question and you feel frustrated or you feel impatient, always ask your guides, ask your spiritual team for a sign. I love asking for signs, whether it's feathers or pennies or something specific that resonates with you, a red cardinal, because what it's going to do is it's going to really hit your subconscious mind and it's going to reaffirm that everything is working out in divine timing. Oh, yeah. Time is something else, right? It's like we focus on time so much because naturally, right? Time is important to us. But it's like whenever I talk to my guides, they're like, time doesn't exist. And I'm like, you don't understand. We have the Page of Swords. So this talks about some type of communication, some type of messages coming in. With the Page of Swords, just make sure you understand what they're saying, that everything is clear. Ask questions as well. Let's see. Hold on. Spirit, what additional messages? We have the Two of Swords. So I don't know the process of, like, we're in regards to your question, I don't know the process of what it takes to do that, but I feel like you're going to get to a point where, like, a crossroads where you have to make a choice between this or that. Spirit is saying if you do have to make some type of choice or some type of decision, kind of just take your time, sit back, sleep on it, really reflect and see which choice resonates with you. Like, don't feel rushed to make your decision and know that the right decision, you're going to make the right decision regardless of what you pick. You have the Two of Cups. There is a strong bond here. There is some type of soul contracts with this energy between you and your biological parents. Yeah, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like I see you guys, like, celebrating, eating together, spending time together, quality time, support, maybe just that time apart, really just growing that and like catching up in a very beautiful way. So it's almost like once you do meet up with them and it's like hindsight is 2020, like all those feelings of like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. It's like you're finally gonna get there. And I just feel like you're going to just be really grateful and it's going to be a really good experience for you. So very beautiful. Thank you so much for donating. I truly appreciate it. Oh, yeah. And that must be tough too, to do it on your own as well. But just know, even though when you feel like you're doing stuff on your own, know you have your spiritual team in the background. They're working the magic for you too. They're putting the right people, the right situations into your path to work out for you. Oh, thank you so much. And I always say, like, if we don't ask our spiritual team, our higher selves, the universe, whatever, if we don't ask, they're not gonna intervene. We have free will. So y'all better ask them. I ask them all the time, hey, can y'all send me some money? Yeah, so ask them, ask them. Thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. Next is I will let you know. How do you say that? Josh Wander? I'm so horrible at reading the names. Can you put your question in, please? The end of your username is Bala, I think. Ready when you're ready, sir. Or ma'am. I can't tell the gender either. Today I was only taking donation, but anybody in the chat, oh, thank you. Anybody in the chat, if you guys have a yes or no question, I'll do those for you very quickly for free, yes or no questions. And if you want tarot card reading, look in the description box for the information. But it was such a pleasure, like, just interacting with you guys on this Sunday. My kids are getting ready to go to bed. They're going to school tomorrow. Woo, I'm excited. Go back to school. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll get you next, Miss Page. All right. Okay. Oh, I hope not either. That is such a intense word. Hate. Let's see. Yes, no, maybe so, spirit. So I do feel that your person is in a period of contemplating and thinking, and I think they're kind of going back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Um, we have the Seven of Swords. So this is really about like kind of like backing off, being reserved, kind of going within, being distant, kind of going MIA, like offline. And I feel like he's battling with something. He's going back and forth, back and forth. With the Seven of Wands, though, he is on the higher side. I hope that he's not giving his power away to his thoughts, right? I would say give him some patience. With the Seven of Pentacles, he could probably give himself some patience too. I'm not sure what recently happened, but I really feel like he feels off balance. He doesn't feel secure, whether it's emotionally, financially. He just feels very, I feel like there's almost he feels conflicted between his head and his heart. Wheel of Fortune. So this is about luck turning. This is about divine timing as well. So, and we have the Hermit card. I just feel like he is going to come out of this, whatever this is. Be patient with him. Be patient with him as long as you can. The end result is the Six of Swords. He doesn't talk about his life. Yeah, you never know. Like, unfortunately, like sometimes people have like a lot of trauma and things that they've dealt with in their life. Um, but based on the cards, I do feel like he's trying to figure things out. I do feel like he's trying to figure things out. I feel like he's more hard on himself than you. Yeah. Because you mentioned about him like maybe hating you. I think he's more harder on himself with his self-talk than he is on you. He probably does see you as someone as like a support system. Um, Probably just try to give him space, be patient, be compassionate, because I feel like he has to go through this like he has to figure it out with the Hermit card. Um, yeah. It's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes. People, we have the Four of Cups here, feeling like dissatisfied, feeling like just not really happy with the situation. But like I said, I would just be patient. I really feel like he's trying to figure things out. He's trying to gain his footing. He has a spiritual team behind him, helping him, nudging him. And you can be that source of support from him. Hey, if you need anything, let me know. And then kind of like back off. But I do feel like he's going to get it together. And then he's going to decide how he wants to move forward, if that makes sense. I know that is a little blurry, but the thing is, I feel like he doesn't know how he wants to proceed, which is a good thing, right? Which is a good thing that he hasn't like made a decision. I think he's really just kind of floating around right now, and I think that patience is just really needed. So maybe not put any extra pressure on him. Not that you're doing that. Maybe try to keep things light with him. Yeah. My heart goes out to him, sending him positive energy, and we're all energetic beings. We're all spirits having a human experience. So you could also send him good thoughts, send him good vibes. Just say it. Like, my intentions are to send him healing energy, positive energy. Say it in your head. Just sit down, meditate for a minute, and just send it. And your body knows what to do. Your higher self knows what to do. And his soul will know on an energetic level that you are sending him love and sending him support, even though the physical him may not be aware of it. So I hope that those messages help. All right. Alrighty, guys. So if anybody wants a yes or no question or wants to donate, go ahead and do that. If not, I won't be on here long tonight because it is Sunday and it is time for the kiddos to go to bed. It is time for them to go to bed. Bedtime. So let me see. Okay. Miss Page. Um, let's see. Spirit, yes, no, maybe so. I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. It was a little slow, so maybe they're like kind of considering it, but I do feel like they are going to tend to plan the game on the 4th. Yeah. So when you're dealing with that energy as well, it's like it's really important to watch your thoughts because sometimes we can attract certain things into our life as well. So maybe you suggest to this person to, yeah, maybe just work on the internal world. You know, that person can use affirmations like, I am safe, I am protected. I know it may sound like very superficial or very little, but I think that it would be very helpful because when you're just thinking about the possibilities of what could happen, you really do attract more of that heaviness into your life. So journaling helps too as well. So I hope that those messages resonate. Hope so too. And I mean, you can do your part as well too, and you can speak intentions and send that person good vibes and protection as well. And your spiritual team can come in and assist with that as well. We are much more than this body, guys. We have so much energetical. I just made a word. We have so much power. We're so powerful, and it all starts right here. Set your intentions. You're so welcome, Paige. Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate it. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you for being in the live. I appreciate it. All right, Spirit. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes. Yes. Gemini does feel guilty. That pendulum was pretty quick too. Having sleepless nights, yeah. You know what Spirit is showing me right now? They're showing me like a projector. I almost feel like Gemini is like kind of replaying certain situations over in their head, which may not be healthy, which they may be like beating themselves up, but they are showing me a projector, like he's reflecting. And I hope that he's learning from the past and his actions or their actions. And I hope that they're just not staying in that loop of, look what I did, look what I did, look what I did. Yes, yes, gorgeous. Like literally, like you guys know, I'm a licensed therapist in Texas. So if you're looking for a therapist, sign up for a consultation, link below. But I tell my clients all the time, your words are like magical spells. So when you're saying stuff like, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm fat, I'm ugly, just whatever, like stop saying like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels so much better to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so amazing. Like, oh, is that me? I look beautiful today. Like, hype yourself up. Like, you literally have to be your biggest supporter, your biggest cheerleader. When you feel like you're down on yourself, like, talk to yourself like you would talk to a friend. Oh, I'm so sorry that he's hurt you like that. That is, and see, you know the thing is too. I don't know if you guys have read "Journey of the Souls" by Michael Newton, which is I love that book so much. It's on YouTube. It's audio. It's free. You really learn about souls, and when you understand that concept, anyone that's done anything to you in your life, when they go through their life review after they pass, they're gonna see all of that. He's gonna know exactly how he made you feel, and he's gonna feel it. And it can be a lot for a soul to know, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I made them feel like that. And that's why we keep coming back and incarnating with these lifetimes and we have karma because we're just trying to learn, we're just trying to get it right. Um, so everything always gets balanced out, if you know what I mean. Mm, I don't understand your question. Yes, yes, yes. So Journey of the Souls by Michael Newton, if you are able to listen to that book, if you listen to like the first 15 minutes, if it resonates, like boy, that book helped me with the grieving of my dad. I mean, it put me on my path of mediumship. It makes me look at people different. Like I really like look at people now, like you know when you're in the gas station and you see like a lady yelling and people acting just ridiculous. I see those people as being like not healed and hurt, and maybe somebody didn't love them right. Not because they did it on purpose, because maybe they didn't know how to love them, and that's sad. So it's like it makes me go like, okay, let me be a little bit more patient and compassionate. Of course, I still have boundaries. Like I'm not letting anybody disrespect me, but I'm not judging them as harshly. Like she's acting crazy. It's more like she's having a difficult time. Like I don't know her experience, I don't know her pain, I don't know the tools in her toolbox. So when you think about that, like if people have wronged you in your life, just think like they didn't do that to me on purpose. They just didn't have the tools to know how to love me. And I think for Gemini, he did the best he could in that situation, and it might not have been his best, but he's gonna know one day. Exactly how he made you feel, and everyone's gonna know, because none of us are perfect. I wish we didn't even have the word perfect. Honestly, because when we're here as souls, we're here to learn. This is earth school. We're here to learn. That's it. We're here to learn. We're here to make mistakes. Mistakes aren't bad things. Mistakes are just lessons. You can either learn from them or you don't. You can either go through it or you can grow through it. It's your choice. But you're going to grow through it eventually, because you'll come back another lifetime and you'll be put back in the same scenario, so you can, learn how to navigate. I hope so too. I hope so too. I hope he knows. I hope Gemini knows. Yeah, yeah. Guilt is like a nasty feeling. Like just vibrationally, to feel guilt is like it's a really heavy feeling, because I feel like guilt can really turn inward, and then you just start like having really negative self-talk, and which can lead to self-harm and just really horrible things. So I hope that he's able to like release that. Yes, we can. It's all a choice. You came down here because you asked. And when you talk to your guides and stuff and you're like, okay, because like, okay, when we go through our life review, then at that point we take time, however much time we need, right? Time. And then you kind of know when you want to come back, what kind of lifetime you want. And they'll show you, there's like a projector screen. I call it a projector screen. And they'll be like, you want this lifetime or this lifetime or this lifetime? And they only show you glimpses, right? You don't see everything. And then you're like, okay, I want to go with that lifetime because I can learn this, this, and this. And even the soul contracts, like your friends, your parents, like it's no accident that your parents are your parents. Like you guys all huddled up and y'all are like, okay, well, you're good at this and you're good at that. And we're going to figure it out this lifetime. But yes, you can refuse not to come back. You can say, this is too much. And I have talked to spirits that they're like, especially like I don't know, aliens, life on other planets. A lot of times when I talk to them, that don't incarnate as humans, they're like, you're crazy. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back there. So it's definitely not for the faint at heart. But there's just, it's interesting too, because this is Earth School. You learn so much through experience and learning it and being in the situation. But have you guys ever like observed and viewed something and watched something? You can understand it when you observe it, but you're not gonna know the experience of it. So you really have to like be in these bodies and not be able to, what is it? Communicate through thought. We can't do that anymore. It was so easy when we were spirits. We could literally just think something. And it's like there's no tone, there's no attitude. I mean, and spirits are made of pure love. Like there's no hate, there's no jealousy. Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? So it's like me and my husband joke, like, we always say, like, this is just one long day. There's no Monday, there's no Tuesday. This is just one long day. You're born and then the end, And that's another thing, too. I've done like hundreds of readings. Any of the spirits that I've communicated with, you don't feel any pain when you pass, even if it's tragic. I've known some people that have died in some really harsh ways, and they didn't feel anything. They kind of detached and watched over their body, and they watched their death, but they didn't feel anything. Nothing at all. Yes, aliens. We can communicate with aliens. Aliens are very intelligent. A lot of times they're like considered like herd animals. The ones that I've seen, they kind of like stay to themselves. They're typically in areas that are very isolated. So that's why you hear a lot of the sightings are like in the country or like places with like a lot of space. They don't really bother us too much. Um, if you do communicate with them, it's really important to put up healthy boundaries. I know that sounds very strange, but they like to negotiate. Um, because I've seen some around my area. I'm very open with who I allow in, and I have different protection things that I do, and I'm very intentional with spirits that come in. Um, but yeah, sometimes they come down here and they observe us. Um, if you see an alien in person, like if they materialize, it's because they want you to see them. If they don't want you to see them. So, but I don't think it's anything to be scared of. Like, we're physically human, like we're human beings, even with spirits. Like, most people are like, what about demons? What about this? What about that? I haven't really had a negative experience when it comes to spirits. I've been I was part of Houston Paranormal Group, and we would go, and we went one time to this area, and it was like they had Native Americans, they had slaves. It was just a lot. It was a train area, so it was like a lot of energy over time. Um, it was a cemetery with Confederate soldiers, and we just kind of like looked at the whole area. So we had mediumship, we had people that liked orbs, we had people like the guys that were really techie, and yeah, there were kid spirits. Yep. All that weren't nice. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you're asleep, I know some people get where their body is asleep, but their brain is up. What is that called? And they see like shadow people. I know someone that's experienced that sometimes. Sometimes that can happen, especially if you're under a lot of stress. You wanna always pay attention to like what you're going through. If you're like stressed out, if you've experienced some type of traumatic situation, um, sometimes your dreams can be because dreams sometimes mean stuff, and then sometimes dreams are like fragmented and they don't mean anything. Um, so I know for me, sometimes I try to be like really intentional with my sleep, and I'll be like, I'll tell my higher self. She told me her name is Sella, and I'll say, Sella, I want to go learn, and so I'll go to wherever in the spiritual realm and learn about this and that, and hopefully I can create content with it. That's my goal. Like, I always tell her, like, I'm trying to create content. Um, but I know that everyone has different experiences. And that's what I really liked about the Houston Paranormal Group, because I met a lot of people that had spirits like scratching them and knocking stuff over and opening doors, and they were terrified. And I've never had that experience, but sometimes souls get stuck. And yes, paralysis. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Paralysis. And yeah, sometimes souls get stuck and they think that they're still physically here, and they still think that they have a body and an ego and stuff like that. So it's all quite interesting. But once you transition, you remember everything. You're like, damn it, I was so close. I was so close. I think I'm so close to knowing so much stuff, but I know that I'm only touching on it just a little bit. Hello, S. Hello, hello. No, no worries. No worries. It's no problem. You have a yes or no question before I get off of here? I appreciate the conversation. I love it. It's like, how many people can you really talk about aliens with? I wish there was more. I remember one day, um, I had got a reading from one of the psychics when I was at the psychic fair, and yep, yes or no questions. You can put your question in. And she told me that I have like 3 dragons around me. So I started looking up dragons and like totem animals, and it was like amazing. I was like, wow. And then maybe like a year ago, I saw a gargoyle, and I was talking to him and we were vibing. I actually did a video on him, and there's just so much out there. There's just so much out there. It's like certain things, like I'll see certain things, and my husband's like, "What do you see?" And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if you want to know. Like, not scary, just not human. So, but it's all an energy thing. Whenever I see or sense different things, it's never threatening. It's never like I never feel not protected, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, how to train your dragon. How cool is that? Yeah. And I went down this rabbit hole of about dragons, and I'm like, wow, they're amazing. So that's another thing too. If you see certain animals or certain animals in your dream, you can like call on them like to protect you and like help you with certain situations. Like if I'm dreaming and I see a possum, I saw a possum the other day, like a spiritual possum, and I was like, oh, let me go look that up. Like I typed in possum spiritual meaning, and then when you read it, you kind of see like what kind of pops out, what kind of resonates with you. Whew, I'm telling you, they send you so many signs, but some signs I'm just like, what does this mean? Like, what do you? Just tell me. Just put the bag of money in my bag in my backyard, and we'll be fine. Yeah. Also, spirit doesn't care about the lottery numbers. Like I've tried to ask, and yeah, they don't care about the lottery numbers. Don't ask them. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple more yes or no questions, and then I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta go put up my kiddos for bed. So a lot of times when I see spirits, it's like through my third eye, my mind, my imagination. Sometimes I can see them physically. That's a little bit more overwhelming, but yeah, sometimes I see them physically, I'll see them in my mind's eye. Sometimes I just sense them, if that makes sense. All right. Spirit, what messages? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, yes. I do think that Sebastian is going to be happy to hear from you. Yes, yes, yes. I've never seen a shapeshifter. I think the only shapeshifter I've seen is on what is that show called? With Dean and his brother Sam. It's a show. What is that show called? Oh my god. I'm drawing a blank, guys. Hold on. Supernatural. Duh. Yeah. No, but I haven't seen any shape shifters. One time when I was on a paranormal activity when we were going to go to the cemetery, we did run into this abandoned house, and it was like, it looked crazy. It didn't even look safe to like walk in, and the techie guys were like setting up their tech stuff, and I'm like channeling and getting messages, and I'm like getting messages from this entity, and I'm like, I don't really think he wants to talk to you guys, so maybe we should like move on. Like it felt weird. And they were like, no, we want to talk to him. We want to talk to him. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool. I'm like, look, I already told him that you didn't want to talk to him, but if y'all want to keep doing it. But when I saw it, it looked like in my mind's eye, it looked like a dead animal, like nasty. Like it looked nasty. So it was obviously some type of like lower vibrational entity, but it like wanted to repel us. It wanted us to get away. It was obviously an abandoned house. So it's like stuff like that. Like I'm very respectful when it comes to supernatural when it comes to spirits. Like, I never want to be disrespectful. I remember one time I was talking to a spirit and I asked them if they were a boy or a girl, and they were very offended. They were like, "Why are you asking me that? That is not important." I'm like, "Oh." But we identify with male and female, and we identify with certain things, and it's not like that with them at all. Yes, lottery numbers. I tried asking my dad. I'm like, "Dad, tell me the lottery numbers." Okay. So let's see. Is Antonio going to miss? All right. Spirit. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, we got a yes. I do feel like he is gonna miss you. I hope the breakup is not too harsh. Hopefully you guys can, heal from that. I always say breaking up with somebody is like grieving a relationship, or grieving, like it's like grieving, like that bond is no longer together. So definitely sending you healing energy for that. And just have to put my mental health plug in there. If you are in the state of Texas, click the link below, and I am accepting clients for mental health therapy. If you're not in the state of Texas, still seek out therapy if you need to talk to somebody, if you're going through some type of major change in your life, grieving, divorce, moving, any type of major life change, and you need to talk and process your feelings and things of that nature. If you can't afford therapy or you're struggling financially, look for a therapist intern in your area as well. You can see a therapist in person, you can see them virtually, but your mental health is very important, mind, body, and spirit. So that's what my channel is all about. I'm trying to, mesh in mental health with spirituality. So it has been such a pleasure. I said I was going to be on here for 30 minutes, and I have been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm wishing you guys love and abundance. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. This video was all about the weekly energy, so definitely go back and check that out. Once this posts, I'm going to definitely go ahead and put the timestamps. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week filled with all the abundance. We're supposed to be getting double abundance this week, so I will see you guys next Sunday, and we could talk about all the abundance that we get and the promotions and the raises and all the beautifulness. So yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.